Good morning. Oh. Puppy really wants to be featured. Good morning. Today we are going to be doing a lot of bookish things. Okay, I've really been needing this. Of course, we had to start the day off with the greatest book ever, reading my Bible. I've been neglecting that, so it felt good to get back into that. Now I'm about to go for a run because I am still doing that. If you saw my 2026 reset, then you'll know that I am trying to run a half marathon this year. When I run, I listen to a playlist called Training for Basquiat because I'm looking for a very specific vibe with all of the songs that I put in there, meaning they sound like they could be from scenes in my favorite fantasy books. I'll make a version on Spotify and I'll add it. I'll link it in the description because truly it's the best way for me to motivate myself to run. At the end of the day, why am I wanting to learn to run? Because in all of my favorite fantasy books, the characters have to run. If I was in those books, I wouldn't survive. I'm back from my run. It was hard. It was hard, but we did it. I got a stitch in my side the last little sprint that I was running. That hurt, but I survived. I did it, and now I feel great. Ready to tackle the day. Well, not really like this, so maybe let's fix this real quick. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Look a lot better, a lot more human now. Basically, the plan for today is to go book shopping at Barnes & Noble. Today, we are simply browsing. I'm looking for more books to add to my want to read list. And then I want to go sit at a coffee shop and read. I think I'm gonna go to Black Rock Coffee. I was thinking about trying a new one, but I kind of am just craving a Black Rock Coffee. I have some computer work that I need to do today that I'm gonna make bookish. I got all ready. I am very made up today. I have eyeshadow on, which normally on a normal day I don't have eyeshadow on, but I have a couple things I need to do before we go book shopping and go coffee shop reading. And one of those things is that I want to take new social media profile photos and new photos for my YouTube banner. The list of things I need to do before we can leave is take photos, eat breakfast, rough cut my video that's going up tomorrow, and finish a book for a reading vlog. I've got like 40 pages left. It's 9:33. I'm kind of hoping that maybe we can be done. We can be out of here by like noon. Let's go make some breakfast and get started on our tasks. Breakfast, we've got Greek yogurt with walnuts and pomegranates, and a piece of sourdough toast with peach jam, and a homemade wellness shot. I'm sitting down. I'm going to get started on editing. So I finished the rough cut of my video that I needed to do today, which is good. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll get a start on the intricate editing later today. But now I'm going to finish reading a book for my reading vlog. I'm not going to tell you about it because that reading vlog has not come out yet by the time you're seeing this video. Finished the book I was reading, took the photos, and now it is time to go out and run our errands. Anyway, we're gonna head to Barnes & Noble first because I think that's where I'll run out of steam first. I am not planning on buying any books today because I have so many books. I noticed when I was doing my like 2026 reset and looking at all my books and everything, I have 90 unread books that I own physically. My current reading goal for the year is 90 books. So theoretically, I should be able to read 90 books purely just based off of what books I have unread on my shelf. That being said, I shouldn't be buying any more books. Here. This one, the cover is like beautiful. I don't know, it really draws my eye. I don't have any idea how long I was in there, but I found quite a few books that sounded interesting to me to add to my TBR, and I didn't buy a single one. Now it's time to go to Black Rock Coffee and read for a little bit. It's 1 o'clock now, so I think I'll stay there for maybe like an hour-ish. That'll be fun. It's really hot, I can tell. Done at the coffee shop. I was there for, I don't know how long I was there. I left Barnes & Noble at about 1 o'clock. This Black Rock that I went to was really not that far from Barnes & Noble, but when I got in there, they were taking forever to take orders and make the coffee. And once I got my coffee, it had been like 40 minutes since I left Barnes & Noble. Anyways, I sat there for about an hour reading my book, and I read 82 pages of the book that I'm currently reading. Or I started a new book. I read about 80 pages of it. But now I'm heading home. I have some computer. Oh no! I forgot about the errand I needed to run. I have an errand to run first. Then we'll go home. Then I have some computer work that I need to do. I am just so tempted to just work on my new YouTube banner that I took photos for this morning. I don't really have any plans for the rest of the night. Tonight is the College Football National Championship, which means that my family doesn't have any plans, and we're gonna be having football food for dinner. We're not like sitting down to dinner or anything. So I kind of have like all night to get things done. You're too quick for me. Oh. 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 Are you okay? So, I went and I ran my errand, came home. You saw I ran the dog around in the yard for a little bit so that he would take a nice nap so I can get some work done. I've got some lunch, even though it's after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Some soup that I made yesterday, and then a blueberry pomegranate kombucha that I haven't tried before. I haven't tried this flavor before. I'm gonna crank out my new banner, but how this is bookish, okay? Because we're connecting everything we're doing today back to doing bookish things. So I got an audiobook from Libby. Now, I don't usually like do a whole lot of audiobooks. However, my goal this year is to listen to more audiobooks. So the one that I got yesterday is Artemis Fowl. I believe this is a middle grade fantasy series. I'm not really sure what the book is about. 12-year-old criminal mastermind Artemis Fowl has discovered a world below ground of armed and dangerous and extremely high-tech fairies. He kidnaps one of them, Holly Short, and holds her for ransom in an effort to restore his family's fortune, but he may have underestimated the fairy's powers as he about to trigger a cross-species war. Okay, that's not at all what I thought this was about.